class of 2017, I would like to welcome each of you to our 53rd annual commencement exercise. We are pleased that you are here tonight to share with us our final hours as students of West Deptford High School. To begin tonight's program, please rise and honor the USA with the playing of the national anthem.
Good evening and welcome, Board of Education members, administration, faculty and staff, friends, and family, to the Class of 2017's commencement ceremony. It is a true blessing to be able to stand before you all as a representative of our class. Members of the Class of 2017 will surely take many different roads in the near future. Sitting before me, I see doctors, scientists, nurses, engineers, and maybe even an MLB pitcher ready to make lasting impacts on the future world. For those of my classmates who plan to serve in the military and those in the crowd who serve or have served, I would like to thank you for your service. I certainly would not be in the position I am today without the support of my parents and my family. I would like to thank my mother for waking up every morning and packing my lunch, and my father for buying me a shirt that says, "If you're not first, you're last," as I ironically finished in second place. In all truthfulness, I owe all of my success to my parents, so thanks, Mom and Dad. Also, big shout out to my brother and my sister for coming home. Thank you. Gratitude is also in order for the numerous teachers who have positively affected my life. Thank you, Mrs. McAndrew, for all the warm smiles throughout the years. Thank you, Mr. Plisty, for helping me narrow down what I might want to do with my life. Thank you to my coaches, Mr. Morell and Mr. Joe Pancella, for pushing me to be the best that I could be. And thank you to all of the others who have made my classmates their priority over the last 4 years. Unfortunately, not all of our teachers can make it to this ceremony tonight. Just over a month ago, the West Deptford community lost an incredibly influential teacher, coach, and all-around nice man in Mr. C. My favorite memory of Mr. C was when he preached to our 7th period AP English class that he wishes teachers could have walk-up songs, as if he was a Major League Baseball player. Mr. C then proceeded to walk out of the classroom and then returned moments later, strutting to Van Halen's Runnin' with the Devil, blasting on the smartboard. The famous first words of the song are imprinted in my mind. I live my life like there's no tomorrow. And I'd like to think Mr. C did just that. Life is neither promised nor guaranteed. It is up to us to make life the best it can be while we have it. Drake said it best, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. The time we are given must be spent consciously attempting to make the most of our days in every aspect of our lives. This idea makes me question what I've done with my time to date. Whether it be starting a lawn mowing business with Drew when we were 14 and had to push the lawnmower to all of our clients' houses, or walking everywhere that we can now drive. Whether it be pairing up with Ryan on every assignment we were given in high school, somehow losing to Ryan in just about everything. Taking the occasional late night trip to Philly for cheesesteaks, going to 4 dances with Georgia, or getting half-price apps at Applebee's on most weekends. I want to believe I've done my best to make the most of my time. Imagine you had access to a bank account that credits you with $86,400. This bank account carries over no balance from day to day, but resets at the end of each day with another $86,400. What would you do? Surely, you would try to spend every single cent of this money. Each day, we are granted exactly 86,400 seconds. It is up to all of us to leave no time behind. We must live in the present, investing all that was given to us in order to get from life exactly what we want. At the end of each day, any time you fail to invest to a good purpose is written off as a loss. But the time used well will make life incredibly enjoyable. What we choose to do with our time will surely vary depending on the person. Many of us, members of the class of 2017, will be striving to accomplish different goals in the future. Personally, I plan to attend Stevens Institute of Technology and major in engineering physics. But this is just a small sample of the goals my classmates plan to accomplish. In one of my favorite lyrics, Jay-Z advised, "Leave a mark that can erase neither space nor time, so when the director yells cut, I'll be fine. I'm forever young." Though the typical high school graduate is not thinking of this right now, eventually we begin to consider how to efficiently make use of our days in order to leave our mark. To conclude, I challenge the class of 2017 with one thing. Since we don't have a long time, make it a good time. Thank you.
Each year, the graduating class selects a special faculty member to honor at our commencement ceremony. This year, the class of 2017's honoree is Mr. Joseph Pancella. Presented to Joseph Pancella in grateful recognition of service to West Deptford High School, class of 2017. At its commencement ceremony, June 16, 2017. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I told myself I wouldn't be nervous, but here I am. Good evening again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the class of 2017 graduation ceremony. Before I begin, I would like to take this opportunity to thank the West Deptford District Administration, the high school administration, the Board of Education, faculty, staff, facilities, RiverWinds Community Center, and more importantly, you, the parents, grandparents, and family members, for making this all possible tonight. For those of you that do not know me, my name is Joe Pancella, and I'm the athletic trainer here at West Deptford High School. I know some of you are probably wondering, why did this man get to speak at this ceremony tonight, being that he works in athletics? But I hope it shows the progress that West Deptford High School is making as our departments continue to come together and cherish your children and work hard to provide the best student experience possible. I am humbled and truly honored to be standing in front of all of you tonight, speaking with all of you, knowing that I was voted by these students to speak to all of you. 4 years ago, I was offered an opportunity to work at West Deptford High School. Coming in, I did not know what to expect. 25 years old, I'm not from West Deptford, just moved back from China. Preseason camps are starting in less than a month, a new athletic director, the person I'd be reporting to, and a whole lot of nerves. It was an exciting and an intimidating opportunity. I could step up and establish myself as a true asset, or I could shy away from the moment. An opportunity that could jumpstart the next several chapters of my career, or break me down and have me reevaluating who I am and what I'm trying to be. Wisely, with the support and mentorship of others, including my family who's standing up top here, just to show you how much West Deptford means to me, they all found a way in here tonight. I accepted this opportunity, and although it may seem like a small feat to all of you, this feeling and this opportunity truly invigorated me. 4 years ago, that invigorating feeling began with all of you. You took me to a level I did not know was possible. 4 years ago, you were given the opportunity to attend West Deptford High School. And while this opportunity may not sound all that appealing to you, it held tremendous importance. This opportunity had the potential to dictate a big portion of your future. And while it presented incredible promise, there were several challenges it presented as well. From a new school, to teachers, to more responsibility and course load, to relationships, friendships, social media, and just trying to keep your identity. An opportunity that you could have ran away from, but instead, with the support from others, just like myself, you made a choice to better yourself. Whether you realize it or not, you are a better version of yourself than you were 4 years ago. You fought the ups and downs of being a teenager. You overcame difficult situations and uncomfortable feelings. You handled more than most people probably give you credit for. Appreciate and be proud of what you have accomplished and reflect on these past 4 years. Hold on to the positives and do away with the distractions. Establish a new sense of self as you enter the next phase of your life. Understand that everything you have done up to this point has helped shape you, but it most certainly does not define you. You define you in this present moment, and you should be very proud of that. Start taking a look in the mirror and start caring for the person staring back at you. Taking care of your mental, physical, and emotional health, getting to know who you are, who you want to be, and where you are trying to get to. These questions do not need to have answers just yet, but more importantly, do not settle. Do not get comfortable. Continue to fight through adversity, and you will find out who you truly are. The late, great motivator and English department chair, coach, colleague, and friend to many, Mr. Stephen Sikowski stated in a 1999 Courier Post article that a more important measure of success is whether or not athletes, or you the students, take on difficult challenges, fight hard against them, and rather than quitting, end up with a new and higher respect for themselves and what they are capable of doing. Each one of you is about to face a new difficult challenge, an unknown that you have not felt up to this point in your life. Before it was I go to school, I come home for summer, maybe work a little bit, go back to school again. Never truly stepping out of our comfort zone and allowing that feeling to propel us to the next year. Now you face college, finding a job, learning a trade, joining the military, or maybe you still don't know. But here you are, presented with this new opportunity, a chance to reestablish yourself once again. Fortunate enough to pen another chapter in this book called life. But let us not forget, with all these incredible accomplishments, how we got to this point. I ask all of you, the graduates, to take a look around. See these faces in the crowd. See how much they care. These people are what made it possible to be here. Parents, guardians, teachers, mentors, friends, and family. Think of those who are thinking of you from afar and those who have gone to rest. Love them, hate them, or feel indifferent, but all of these people have made incredible sacrifices for you. Let go of your indifferences and work towards bettering your relationships with these people. Be sure to thank these incredible people for what they have done for you, because it goes further than you would know, and be sure to take these people with you in your next adventure. At this time, I'd like to read you a poem from Mother Teresa called Life. Life is an opportunity. Benefit from it. Life is beauty. Admire it. Life is a dream. Realize it. Life is a challenge. Meet it. Life is a duty. Complete it. Life is a game. Play it. Life is a promise. Fulfill it. Life is sorrow. Overcome it. Life is a song. Sing it. Life is a struggle. Accept it. Life is a tragedy. Confront it. Life is an adventure. Dare it. Life is luck. Make it. Life is too precious. Do not destroy it. And remember, life is life. Fight for it. To all of those in attendance tonight, I ask you to continue to support the efforts of the West Deptford School District. There are people within this district that work outside of their job description, giving countless hours up to enhance this experience for your students. Please continue to show your support to us and continue to come and see us and let us know what we can do to further enhance this experience. We are constantly progressing the vision and bringing about positive change. I ask you to embrace this change and help us to grow and enhance what it means to be a complete student. To the class of 2017, I wish you nothing but promise and success as you begin the next chapter of your life. Take each new day as it comes. Do not live in the past or hope for the future. Continue to be present in each moment and make those moments yours. You are more powerful than you know, and I hope you continue to grow so that you can be the change that this world needs. I cannot thank you enough for what you have done for this school and for me over the past 4 years. And I say this from the bottom of my heart, you will be forever missed, as when I was new, you were new, and you gave me an opportunity. I thank you all for listening and for your time, and to the students, as I've said in the past, thank you, and have an Eagle night.
Don't forget the plaque. Good evening, members of the Board of Education, distinguished guests, fellow administrators, faculty and staff, parents, family, friends, and most especially, members of the graduating class of 2017. To the parents and family members in the audience, I commend and thank you for giving us such an outstanding class to work with. They would not be sitting here this evening without the love, support, and guidance that you gave them along the way. I would like to also take this opportunity to recognize the efforts, the guidance, and support provided to these students by the administrations, the faculties, staffs of the high school, the middle school, and our 3 elementary schools. These students have benefited greatly from that time that they spent with such an outstanding group of educators. Please give our educators a round of applause up there as well. I'm here to recognize this class for a job well done and to bid them farewell. Tonight, these students take the first step in beginning the next chapter of their lives, be that higher education, the service, the working world, or all of the above. But I just cannot believe that I'm graduating my 7th class since my time here at West Deptford High School. What makes this crazy to me is that there are some students graduating tonight that I've known since they were in kindergarten when I was their elementary principal. For our guests here this evening, I've been an elementary, middle, and a high school principal in this district for 17 years. I've been blessed and honored to be a part of our students' lives, our parents' lives, and our community's growth. I guess you can say the older I get, the more sentimental I get. Last year, I was given the nickname of West Deptford's uncle by a few of the students. Well, they did that because they like that I've always been a part of their daily lives, again, since kindergarten. But think about it. I've been a part of their lives. We together share those similar moments, parents, teachers, administrators, of these students entering kindergarten for the first days of school. But now today, I've been bestowed the honor on sending them out into the world. With saying that statement, it means that I've impacted a lot of students' lives. So, what did I teach them? What did they learn from me? So I was curious, and I went around in search of that answer. Well, one student said, "You taught me that people do listen, and I always knew someone cared." Another person said, "You really hate cell phones." I do. I have to tell you, I really do. So they listened somewhere. Another student expressed with excitement, "Well, you taught me how to open a milk carton when I was in 1st grade." I heard, "You taught me my motor skills." Sound good? Yeah, I agree with that statement. But lastly, one student said, "You made us accountable and responsible for our own life. You made us feel it was okay to make mistakes as long as you don't stop trying." A few students asked if they were going to get graded on that question. Yes, they did, by the way, no. But their responses obviously touched my heart. And it's going to make me want to stay around for another 23 years because they feel that I've impacted them, but most importantly, they've impacted me. Newsflash, you guys taught me as well. One thing you taught me was I can never stop learning. You taught me that patience is truly a virtue, and what is good for one isn't always good for another. And lastly, you taught me that every student that I encounter from today, from the past, and for the future is unique and special in their own way, and that I'm blessed to be a part of your life, and I thank you for that. Oh, I like applause, thank you. Graduates, as you face the challenges that lie ahead, remember what you have learned and experienced here. You may encounter difficulties along the way, but you've already demonstrated that you have the ability to rise above those challenges. I encourage you to always keep trying and to never give up. Be proud of those accomplishments, not for yourself, but for the future students who will soon follow in graduation. Because tonight you become like myself, an alumnus to an excellent school district that continues to be in the forefront of education at all times. Class of 2017, I congratulate you on your commencement and as you face the challenges that lie ahead. Never forget that you are and you will always be a West Deptford Eagle. Please remember to keep your eyes on the stars, stay grounded, and have a successful, happy future. Thank you. I would like everyone to know that the class of 2017 was offered approximately $1,172,327 in college scholarships and awards for their outstanding achievements. We had an awards ceremony on Tuesday, June 13th. We also presented approximately 85 of our graduates with a total value of approximately $61,610 in local community scholarships and awards. All of these scholarships are made possible by the generosity of various organizations and individuals listed in the Commencement Awards booklet. At this time, I would like to ask the students who received awards and scholarships on Tuesday evening to stand and be recognized for their achievements and accomplishments. They deserve that. You could be seated. It gives me great pleasure to present the Golden Eagle Award. This award is presented to the best all-around student in the graduating class, outstanding performance in academics and co-curricular activities, citizenship, loyalty to the school, respect for fellow students and teachers. This award recipient is selected by a vote of the entire high school staff. This is an extremely talented class with many students who contributed to a great deal to the school and the community. This student will receive the traditional Golden Eagle Trophy as a representative of West Deptford High School Eagle Pride and a check in the amount of $500. It gives me great pleasure to announce that the winner of the Golden Eagle Award for the class of 2017, just want to show you the award. Ryan Zuzalak. That was the heavy award. You have to carry it around all night. It gives me great honor to present two seniors with the following award, the Robert A. Staub Memorial Award. Two of our graduating seniors will be receiving this next award in the amount of $10,000. This award is a very special one, giving in the memory of Robert A. Staub. Robert Staub and a few of his classmates died an untimely death many years ago on Red Bank Avenue in the early 1980s. The family felt indebted to the school, the teachers, the students, the parents, and the community of West Deptford for all of their unconditional support during that hard time. The Staub family has been donating to our awards every year for the past several years. They've always given two $500 scholarships each year. But in 2013, however, West Deptford High School was notified that the last living heir to the scholarship fund has unfortunately passed away. With her passing, a trust fund and their entire estate was bequeathed to West Deptford High School.
Wow.
Now, with this trust fund and by the following terms of their will, we will award two $10,000 scholarships each year to female and male students who fit the following criteria. This criteria was stipulated by the Staub family in this will. The award will be given to a student who, first and foremost, displays scholarship, thoughtfulness, kindness, and helpfulness to others. Secondly, The female and male student must be in the top 1/3 of his or her class and must be a member of the National Honor Society. Lastly, the students must participate in our interscholastic athlete, asking the committee to give consideration to any male candidate who participated in football. The recipients of the two $10,000 Robert A. Staub Memorial Awards are our female, Jillian Pervanis. Our male recipient, Mr. Ryan Zuzalak. Jillian and Ryan, please stand up again. Congratulations. Okay. At this time, I would like to introduce our valedictorian of the class, Mr. Ryan Zuzalak.
Well, that was quite an introduction. Thank you, Dr. Gismondi. Hello, everyone. I would like to thank you all for coming out this evening. It is my distinct honor and privilege to represent the class of 2017, a class that I've had the privilege of growing up with my entire life. Now, knowing that I've known all of these wonderful individuals for my entire life, there's so much to be said. So much that I know that my words will never do justice to what they have to bring to the table and succeed with in the future. How could one man begin to comment on the sheer athleticism of Drew Wilden, the luscious hair of Gino Benevento, the musical talent of Alexia Benson, the godlike physiques of Ryan Pfeiffer and Anthony Sees, and most importantly, the good looks of Brett Wicker? Well, I've been given a time limit this evening, so I know that I cannot be the one to go through all of those beautiful accolades, so I'll stick to a message. Today marks a huge transition in our lives, and I'm extremely glad that Mr. Joe Pancella brought up that today marks the transition in our lives. It does not define the transition in our lives. I want to make this differentiation extremely clear. Today serves as an opportunity to assess ourselves at our current state and position ourselves to succeed in the future. It doesn't matter if you clowned around every day in high school or you studied every day, if you had every friend there was to have or had none, if you have all of these fancy tassels or confidently bearing that bare chest. Today, we are all on equal footing to succeed in this world. Now, many people shy away from hearing this idea and personal responsibility, as it's much easier to retreat to excuses as why the world and the success in the world is out of their control. These limiting beliefs are learned ideas, and the coalition of these ideas form a matrix of insufficiency, a force that withholds you from attainable success. Sometimes success will not appear possible. Don't be fooled. Top-tier athletes and scientific experts once thought that the human body was physically incapable of running a sub-4-minute mile. However, after a 9-year record of 4:01 was broken, the world learned that this was a psychological barrier, not a physical barrier. The only thing that changed in this situation was the mindset of each athlete on the line, as it's been broken numerous times since. Likewise, the only thing that we need to do today to ensure success is change our mindset. Now, what does a successful mindset look like? Luckily, we are in a beautiful town with tons of great role models in front of us. Right in front of us, we've got the master of the Iron Temple himself, Mr. Jason Morrell, a dedicated individual to everything that is student athletes. Likewise, we've got some great exemplifications of students that have great mindsets. We've got Ian Kruthoff, the king of persistence. This man will take hours upon hours for each physics problem, no matter if the end is in sight or not. It's impressive. Now, if these two gentlemen aren't enough to show you what success looks like, we can turn to some people that have smaller resumes. We've got Elon Musk, who laughs in the face of those who say that he can't make it to Mars. We've got Steve Jobs, who doubled down on a vision of technological advancement when nobody believed in him. And last but not least, we've got Kanye West, who's taken the fashion world by storm as a rapper and calling himself a god in the process. I don't know. Now, the only thing that all of these individuals have in common is that they have the audacity to believe in themselves. And today, I challenge you to believe in yourselves as well. Okay. Challenge your beliefs, challenge what you thought you couldn't accomplish, and most importantly, know that anything less than overwhelming success is a result of a barrier that you've created in your life. Now, I've spoken with my brother Dustin about this idea extensively, and we like to equate it to boxes. Everyone lives in their boxes or the psychological barriers that loom above them and tell them that they can't succeed. It is your goal to eliminate or to find and eliminate every box in existence. I've made it my life mission to get out of every box known to mankind, and this pursuit gained me the name 98% Ryan for my brothers, as the glass is always 98% full in my eyes. However, like everyone else, I've still got some boxes to break out of. One box that I used to live in reinforced the idea in my head that I was alone on my journey to fulfillment. Throughout my time at West Deptford High School, I found my way out of this box in wake of an extremely supportive community. Countless coaches, teachers, and friends have genuinely bought into my vision for the future, even when that vision is crazy, like going to school in California or becoming an actor. For this, I'm extremely grateful, and I could never begin to repay those around me that have empowered me. I would like to take this opportunity to thank some of the people that got me out of this box, solidifying the idea that they do in fact want to see you win, despite DJ Khaled's repetitive mantra. I'd like to thank Mrs. Jacqueline Falcone for all the insightful conversations and emotional support throughout the years. Mr. Steve Jacobowski for being a role model and providing me with constant motivation when I need it most. All of my friends for their unwavering support and allowing me to have fun during this high school experience, which can be riddled with hard work. I can't begin to thank those who brought me under their wing, even when I wasn't the coolest guy up there studying all night long, like the Good Barks, Yeah Dude, Garçons, and all associated parties. And finally, I couldn't do any of this without my family. I wouldn't be able to succeed every day without my mom's breakfast of champions, my dad's exemplary work ethic, my little brother's willingness to get beat up, and my older brother's wisdom. All of you are aiding me on my journey to fulfillment, and I only hope that you all can get out of this box as well and realize that we all want to lift you up and we all want to see you succeed in the future. Well, this climactically ends my residence in the box. Thank you, everyone. I hope to extend this burning feeling of empowerment to the class of 2017. The only way this can be accomplished is by recognizing and destroying every box in your path. This path is long and tedious, but it can be accomplished through hard work. With that in mind, I leave the class of 2017 with one burning question. What price are you willing to pay for greatness? I wish everyone the best of their luck in their futures, and thank you for your time.
Good evening. I'm Tom Schulte, the proud interim superintendent of schools. And congratulations to our special guest of honor here this evening, our students, the West Deptford High School class of 2017. Welcome parents, families, dedicated staff, Board of Education members, as we recognize the achievements of this outstanding graduating class. And thank you for your continued support. Students, as the proud superintendent of schools, I am honored to be here this evening to congratulate you as you have worked so very diligently and earned the right and privilege to be now and forever a WDHS graduate. Your road to excellence was never an accident. It was the result of hard work and the luck you made for yourself, the skilled execution, and your ability to see life's obstacles as opportunities. Anne Frank once said, "Everyone has inside of them a piece of good news. And that good news is that you don't know how great you can be, how much you can love, what you can accomplish, and what your potential is. You are the author of your own destiny." There is no need to reach for the stars. They are already within you. You just have to reach within yourself. So, on behalf of the West Deptford Board of Education and this entire West Deptford community here assembled, thank you, graduates, and good luck. At this time, it is my pleasure to acknowledge here in the audience our recently appointed Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Stephen Crispin, who will be joining our district July 1. Mr. Crispin, if you would please stand to be recognized. Thank you. Thank you. Mr. Gazzetti, it is with great pleasure that I present to you the graduating class of 2017 for the awarding of diplomas.
On behalf of the Board of Education of West Deptford Township, I accept the graduating class of 2017. Graduates, as your years as a West Deptford student come to a close, take this opportunity to reflect on all the changes that you have seen, not only in yourselves, but also in your school community and the world at large. Graduating high school is just the beginning. Some of you have charted a clear path forward for yourselves after graduation. For some of you, the path may be less clear. If you haven't figured it out, you will. If you think you've figured it out, expect some curveballs along the way. Regardless, don't let that be a source of anxiety. Your journey is just beginning, and you never know when opportunities may present themselves, whether it is in your current path or a path you haven't even imagined yet. Put your best foot forward in all aspects of your life and see where that may take you. The Board of Education and the staff of West Deptford have provided you with many resources, opportunities to grow and learn, providing a strong foundation upon which to build your future. Going forward, each of you has the opportunity and responsibility to strengthen and expand upon that foundation, to be part of a community, whether that's here in West Deptford or beyond. Do not forget to give back to your family, to your community, and to your country. Regardless of where life takes you, remember that you will always be part of our proud West Deptford community. We are all proud of you and wish you the best in all your future endeavors. By the virtue of the power vested in me as the president of the West Deptford Township Board of Education and by the New Jersey State Department of Education, I hereby award these diplomas.
Family and friends, please hold your applause until all diplomas have been awarded to maintain the dignity of the ceremony. Please refrain from calling out, whistling, or using any noisemakers that would interfere with every graduate's name being heard. Nicholas Michael Kerr. Jillian Ray Pervanis. Ryan Philip Zuzulak. Ian James Kruthoff. Brianna Marie Sanchez. Tyler Barna. Lori Ann Johnson. Samantha Lynn Spence. Kyra Alexis DaCosta. Isabel Christine Nicholas. Abigail Shea Browse. Jacob Dunn Jackson. Aubrey Chris Gelisonga. Ryan Christopher McAdams. Jessica Abdemisia. Arena Mayer. Ethan Charles Todd. Alexia Nicolette Benson. Chantel Tania Fair. Tyler Robert Stauffer. Kathleen Lauren McClaney. Hannah Emily Custera. Ryan Nicholas Pfeiffer. Haley Nicole Albinson. Francesca Grace Amoriello. Natalie Rose Acelta. Jordan Page Clark. Connor Stephen DeMario. Olivia Patricia DeSimone. Abigail Jill Fenton. Laura Eileen Gallo. Elizabeth Ann Hutchinson. Christina Marion Jacobowski. U Sok Lee. James Robert McMichael. Rachel Nicole Matlos. Allison Celeste McCormick. Shelby Ann Monahan. Nicholas John Novak. Georgia Lucia Prophet. Chloe Margaret Senator. Rebecca May Van Dorick. Dana Marie Van Fossen. Ryan Patrick Ward. Christopher Philip Watts. Emily Elaine Willett. Mia Campbell Wilson. Lauren Ann Willett. Madison Diana Accardi. William Acevedo. Zachary Scott Aarons. Lindsay M. Allen. Ryan Joseph Baglivo. Trisha Elizabeth Baud. Gino Benevento. Madeline Loretta Bennett. Nina Catherine Berry. Willow Elise Bethke. Amy Ann Biscaglia. Stephen Richard Bobo. Jackson Adello Boisvert. Jonathan Adam Brady. Christopher William Brown. Richard Joseph Brown. Thomas Dalton Brown. Abigail Maria Byers. Nina Marie Cafasso. Carson Tyler Calloway. Janelle Carter. Emily Page Champion. Ashley Ann Chando. Dale Edgar Chrisman. Allison Nicole Churchill. Ricky Michael Clark. Brandon Thomas Cleary. Shatira Crystal Clinton. Desmond Antonio Colon. Isaiah Cosme. Brian Jacob Covely.
Sophia Ann Cranmer. Samantha Ray Curl. Matthew James Curran. Anaya Janae Curtis. Sydney Nicole D'Angelo. Charles Frederick Dankel. Robert Tyler Dannenauer. Brittany Lynn Decker. Justin Jeffrey DeLea. James Valentino DePrince. Dylan Michael DeFonso. Adriana DiNapoli. Anthony Edward Dockery. Ariel Taylor Dolan. Donald Joseph Dalbo. August George Donahue. Lauren Elizabeth Dalbo. Karan B. Dozier. Emily Rose Engels. Shane Edward Fallon. Nicholas Robert Fenimore. Dennis Guido Ferriozzi. Maximilian Dante Finocchi. Dylan Thomas Fisher. Michael Patrick Flaherty. Justin Peter Foster. Jacob Paul Franks. Ryan Michael Friel. Jocelyn Edward Gall. Kira Sinead Gallagher. Kyle Brennan Garrison. Christos Konstantinos Geekis. Madison Taylor Georgakoulis. Alexandria Jade Giglio. Brianna Gilbert. Brandon Taylor Gilliam. Joseph John Giorgiani. Bailey Elizabeth Gottschall. Giovanni Dominic Gismondi. Travis Pearson Sockwell Hack. Sydney Ann Haley. Melanie Janelle Harrison. Avery Kenneth Hennequant. Noah Wayne Hingley. Christian Brian Hoot. Alexandra Nicole Hoffman. Matthew Tyler Holcomb. Lauren Elizabeth Humes. Julia Joke Umube. Daniel Maria Inversa. Danae Lazare James. Matthew Richard Jerosowitz. Daniel James Jefferson. Ariana Sakai Johnson. Ramir Tyrone Johnson. Kyle Andrew Jones. Ronald Jones III. Ryan Michael Jupin. Zachary Ryan Kaminsky. Julia Nicole Kane. John Michael Keegan. Jamal Hayat Keith. Julian Noah Kelly. Madison Nicole Kelly. Charles Alday King. Garrett Thomas Lamartina. Madison Lee Lentz. Christopher James Laparati. Mark Gayed Luca. Brandon Robert Lutz. Nicholas Joseph Lynch. Kyle Joseph McGee. John Francis McGuire. Greg Taylor Marcel. Adrian William Mason. Antonio Matteo. Ashley Raven Tempest May. Dylan Thomas McDonald. Caitlin Marie McElhaney.
Joseph John McMichael. Ryan Michael Mahaffey. Carly Rose Mercado. Charles Edward Miles Jr. Alexander Stewart Misbah. Christian Graham Murphy IV. Connor Joseph Murtaugh. Ibrahim Nasir. Noel Eve Neese. Rebecca Lynn Neely. Dustin Tyler Nybish. Michael Jeffrey Alt. Mary Rose Elizabeth Olimpo. Gavin Robert Orr. Evan Edward Pace. Nicholas Paul Palace. Amanda Rose Patch. Franklin Joseph Pennell. Jessica Lynn Perry. Kirsten Renee Pickering. Elijah T. Pratt. Justin Eric Roan. Kenny Rodriguez Perez. Christopher John Rotes. Skylar Devin Ronchetti. Sabrina Jade Rylicki. Jamie Rose Sampson. Ashley Sands. Dominic Michael Anthony Santorelli. Matthew Paul Sorrow. Christian Alexander Savin. Michael Adam Schrader. Joseph Stephen Schramm. Angelo Gerard Scaleri. Anthony John Sees. Christopher Cameron Donald Seeds. Hannah Dawn Shook. Thomas Anthony Short. Gabrielle T. Saleo. Jonathan Samuel Smith. Kyle Alexander Smith. Matthew Ryan Smith. Corinne Elizabeth Snyder. Nicholas Anthony Squalace. Ashley Marie Story. Morgan Elise Stroop. Michael Edward Sullivan. Chanel Nicole Taylor. Sierra Nicole Taylor. Abdul Azim Taki Thomas. Zachary Harold Thomason. Caitlin Joan Thorson. Spencer Joseph Ty. Lauren Nicole Tig. Sophia Lorraine Tosti. Sean Andrew Uri. Nyasia Renee Vasquez. Matthew T. Velasquez. Allison Marie Virgilio. Alexis Marie Vincente. Luke Richard Walsh. Annette Wanjiku. Tyler Joseph Weckerly. Ashley Bridget Weir. Amanda Diane White. Christina Ann White. Brett Anthony Wicker. Andrew Daniel Wilden. Elizabeth Eve Williams. Francis Joseph Wilson IV. James Michael Young.
Ladies and gentlemen, the graduating class of 2017.
Fellow graduates, I congratulate you. Please join me now for the traditional turning of the tassels. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and join in the singing of the West Deptford High School alma mater. You may be seated. My hat's on. At this time, I would like to welcome Dr. Gismondi to the podium to present him with the senior class gifts. Dr. Gismondi, on behalf of the class of 2017, I would like to present you 3 custom-made trophy cases for the front lobby.
On behalf of the faculty, staff, and future students at West Deptford High School, I would like to thank the class of 2017 for this class gift. It's actually going to be a custom-made gift to go into the foyer of our main lobby. We will have a plaque made dedicated from the class of 2017. A round of applause for that. On behalf of the Board of Education, administration, teachers, and staff, we officially congratulate our graduates and their families for a wonderful evening and ceremony. We wish you the best of luck in all that you do in the future. Before we depart this evening, I would like to give special thanks to Myron Hall and the entire West Deptford grounds and maintenance crew. Give them a round of applause for setting up everything. Mr. Hall's in the back, raise your hand. Mr. Ray Kirshner, Mr. Ruemaker, Mr. Kershaw, Mr. Yerkes, and the RiverWinds staff for all of their help in making tonight possible. Round of applause for all of those people. This evening would not be possible without their assistance. The ceremony is now officially over. So we do ask our audience and family members to please remain seated while the students recess out. I have a couple housekeeping areas. Once all of the graduates have exited the room, and they're going to exit this way, you may use the exit doors on the side, and you may use the ones in front. Please, please do not hang in the foyer right in that area because people cannot get out. All of the graduates will report to the gymnasium across the hall. They will get their diplomas because they're empty cases. They will get their diplomas in the back room and they will meet you outside. We just don't want a roadblock in here. So with all that being said, I want to thank you. Congratulations, class of 2017. Everyone have a great evening. Thank you.